fire giants rushing in onto this position to take out this Migdal stronghold. Shelty is controlling the pace of this game so well, like as Skadi does come through, going to be attempting to take this fight. Shockwave does get dropped down, pushing those Ulfsark away to allow those Termin to get a lot more damage done onto the Thrown Axeman here as the Promethean comes onto the back of that fight there to target those medium Thrown Axeman down. Great micro from Shelty here as the Pharaoh getting targeted down though. Shelty is really, really good at that. Yoshi is just like, I am making priest. Does he have some raids coming in onto this position? This is what Yoshi does best. When Yoshi gets out and starts like being able to utilize his kind of deathmatch APM. See Atlas coming in as this gets dropped down onto this position. The Catapultia out here in an attempt to defend against those siege towers. We'll see how much damage they can do. The Citizen coming over here as well to try and help out to take out this attack that Shelty is putting onto him right now as the army of Shelty is coming in onto this position. Yoshi, no reaction just yet. Flaming weapons coming through. Underwall passage here would be really, really good, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Leaving his main base, hitting the villages of Shelty at this point. This is a perfect defense. What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit. I'm back with some more Asian mythology, the Titans action. I hope you like that one. Spawning in the bottom of the map in the blue color, playing as Thor. His name is Shelty. His opponent today in the red color, playing as Kronos. His name is Yoshi. Yes, divine intervention. Finals. This is the grand finals, ladies and gentlemen. What a time to be alive. Cannot be understated here. What a time to be alive. Yoshi having an absolute insane run in this tournament thus far. He has made it to the finals undefeated, which means in this series, he has got an extra life, which means Shelty has to beat him in a best of 5, not once, but twice to be crowned the champion, whereas Yoshi just needs to beat Shelty the one time. And we already see these players kicking this one off in a very unique way here on this first map. We see the map competitive mega random, and it spawns as our bit of a water shenanigans here. Shelty is checking out the bottom side of the map here, ready to drop the dock down and see exactly what's going to be going on. It does look like it's a 3-fish spawn. Generally, this map spawns with 6 fish in one spot, 3 fish in the other, and then all the fish down the bottom side. Now, look at this here for Yoshi. If Yoshi builds a dock on this side here, he can time shift it over to this shore and enjoy that one. We haven't yet seen the Oracle here spotting wherever the dock is going up, but we do see Shelty trying to put this dock up over here, and Yoshi, he will be spreading that vision as fast as he possibly can to get that deconstruction down and get himself some advantages here. Now, to be honest, for Thor on a map like this against Kronos, I would argue that potentially deconstructing this dock, not that much value. Yoshi should go double Ulfsark here. Building this dock up deconstructing this dock isn't going to matter that much, but he will be able to get that one down nonetheless. And I'm interested to see if Yoshi is going to be thinking about time shifting here in this game or not, as we do indeed see the deconstruction over here. Shelty can just dump this fish in, no problems here, back to work, move the Ulfsark over, get the dock back up. It is only 3 fishing ships. I partly kind of wish he didn't build anything on this spot, but obviously he's not to know. And that's just how this kind of opening is going to be working, as we do see the Oracle going to be moving away, and we'll see what Yoshi's going to go for. Yoshi is dropping the temple down. It looks like he's going for a very, very fast advance time. This can be dangerous for the Thor player in this situation, because he's going, like Shelty here, is going to be going for a later advance. There's no two ways about this. But there's lots and lots of opportunities for Thor to kind of play around the kind of aggression which Kronos can go for, which is like you can put walls around your docks. You can get multiple docks down on the side here. You can put dock down onto the top side here and sack the bottom side. All of the good stuff are really, really good here for Shelty. So we'll see if he's going to be able to play around this, because Yoshi has already clicked up. He's gone for a 4-minute advance time here, it seems. So not even the 4:30. He's going for max abuse, so to speak, in this one, as Shelty is scouting in here, going to be trying to find where the oracles are, get a little bit of damage done as well. And we'll see how things are going to start wrapping up here, or starting to work out for Shelty, as his Ulfsark getting shanked down. We do see, unfortunately, Yoshi making the long trek over to this water. I would have loved to see him utilize the time shift just on this position here. Time shift up to here. No worries. It would have been absolutely beautiful. Nonetheless, was not to be. Oracle Scout coming in, going to be trying to take down this dock over here. We will see the Ulfsark going to be coming back. He can definitely try and drop another dock down here as well, as the Oracle's hero is going to start getting the damage done. Shelty, he's got 10 fishing ships out. He's going through Freya at this point. We could also see this dock time shifting down here as well. No problems where that's concerned, as a military barracks dropping here for Yoshi. The dock going to come up in this corner as well. Very, very sneaky where that's concerned. Fishing ships should be starting to come out up here for Yoshi, as Shelty is now 30 seconds through to the classical age. We'll be hitting that classical age about 5 minutes and 5 seconds there, it seems. And this dock will fall, but there's also going to be a deconstruction to come through here for Yoshi if he really wants to use it. But Yoshi's being sneaky, and this is exactly what you need to do. You got to remember that the weakness of Kronos is, or of this sort of an attack from Kronos, is the line of sight is very, very small. So he's not going to be able to see the entirety of the shoreline here. And not only that, there's not really any ranged units that can cause any problems here. So you can actually wall your Ulfsark in if you really want to, as we do see immediately, we see that Shelty is now in the classical age, but no boats out just yet, as an Ulfsark going to be sneaking up onto this position to drop a dock down, as the Herso retreating back, fishing ships onto this position here, as well as the Promethean going to be pulling away for the time being here. Citizen going to be pulling back as this Ulfsark does look like it's going to get spotted. No boats out just yet for Yoshi. He doesn't really have a whole lot of wood income at this moment. Thank you for the prime there. The facts. I appreciate the support, my friend. Thank you for the support there. As we do see the docks coming up on the top side. House coming down as well. Shelty with a decent amount of resources in the bank. Definitely needs to be attempting to spend those if he can, as the longboat is out. Yoshi here garrisoning into the dock for the time being, as a little bit of damage coming in onto this position. Another dock going to be coming in. Shelty's got to know how important it is to get multiple docks down here to play around that second deconstruction that can literally come down whenever here. But he is getting one up. The unit's going to be pushing up here to try and get some damage done onto this position here. Meanwhile, dock coming up on this position means he can harass the fish up here if he so chooses, or whatever else. As the army of Yoshi pulling back. It looks like Yoshi is he spending resources on this one or not? He is getting himself some Bareem out of that location. As the Promethean are going to start pushing over here to take down the dock. We do see the fighting ensuing here, as another dock going to be getting placed down here by Yoshi. But those longboats, they are very, very strong here. And another dock is already up. We do see the longhouses coming up as the army going to come through here and attempt to defend. This dock is getting taken down incredibly fast over here as the Valor gets dropped down. How long on that next deconstruction? It's already available. So Yoshi can literally just deconstruct this if he wants to, and I think that's what he's going to do. And that means that, well, with a couple more units popping out here, no problems where that's concerned. But the Herso gets some good damage done over here. Yoshi's going to retreat back. He will win this fight on the Bareems, but I imagine some more Bareems should be coming out here for Yoshi, but he's being distracted to some degree as the dock's coming up on this position here as well. He's getting his fishing ships out, as we do see this villager is being spotted over there. Meanwhile, docks or the longboat's going to be getting some good damage done, and Yoshi just cannot take full control of this water just yet. Houses coming up here for Shelty, as well as the longboat's going to start taking down these Bareems, and we'll see how things are going to go. Meanwhile, Yoshi popping through here does find himself another dock here to start targeting down. It can be tough to defend all of these different positions, but Yoshi here, he's got Shelty on his toes here, especially all these Herso are out to deal with these speedy Kronos Prometheans. as the Hearse are ready to absolutely ruin those. Another longhouse getting dropped down over there. We don't see another dock just yet, but she's taking the fishing ships for the time being. The Citizen is literally idled here. She probably could drop that one out and start shanking the Ulfsark down, if we're completely honest there. It's another dock coming up on this position by Yoshi. Wants to get some good value onto this spot here. I think that Shelty been a little bit greedy not dropping another dock down on that position, but we'll see if he can hold on there moving forward. There's another dock now up for Yoshi. He's ready to pump onto this position. He needs a lot of villagers on wood to spam these Breams out if he wants to push through and get this damage done. He's got a lot of other options, so like he can raid the villagers in the main base of Shelty. You can hit this gold mine over here. You can start thinking about maybe potentially getting a gold starve. This gold mine's got 1,000 gold left in it. Probably going to be expired by about 9:30 into the game if we take a good guess there. As a Promethean pops out over here, going to get some damage done, but a longboat coming over here to defend for Shelty, playing this one incredibly well thus far, as the Breams getting cleaned up where that's concerned. Doc getting some good damage done from afar, but I mean, at this point, basically, Shelty can just come over here and just shank those down if he really wants to, or he can just pull back and let Yoshi continue suiciding into him because it's just not working for the time being. It's another dock coming up over here. Yoshi knows that he needs to have some sort of fishing economy going, and while he does have this spot, 6 fish really not enough. 15 fish apiece here at the moment for these players, as the longboats here are going to be helping defend this position really, really nicely. But Yoshi here takes the fight, cleans up the infantry units, doesn't necessarily need to take this dock down underneath all of these longboats, but he will be doing so as the dock's getting taken down over here as well. We do see the Bream popping out there, getting some damage done, but Shelty notices that one immediately as he will push forward, finish off the Bream there. Yoshi is playing this game very, very well, but Shelty's defense at this point is just way too on point. He is doing everything in his power to keep himself going here, as the Breams on this position here, they will be enough to take out these longboats. And not only that, we see the very, very rare to see that, but we do see the Mamilo helping out, getting some extra damage onto the longboat from the shore. Definitely possible to take out boats from the shore with melee units if they are in that position, as we see a bit of a time shift coming in as the hero citizen going to start leaving after that position there. And Shelty is now on the land. We see a town center coming up for Yoshi, but sneaky to get that one up in this position. A little bit behind on the population, so to speak, but getting that town center up does sort of secure that back gold mine there as well, with a little bit of assistance, as the temple going to get finished up. We do see the military barracks going to be getting taken down as well, as Yoshi is in full retreat here. I think he's wasting a little bit of resources. It only costs like 5 resources to time shift, but it does waste the resources if it doesn't actually get time shifted. Anyways, nonetheless, this position up here has been now secured by Yoshi. I'd love to see him finish up the remainder of this, but Shelty has already clicked up here through Bragi. He's not playing around in this game, but Bragi, I hate to bring it back, but circa 2020, Shelty versus Chemo. He's done this before. He's picked Bragi as Thor, and he's had less than ideal go of it after the Flaming Weapons timing push comes through. So we'll see if it's going to be a different thing. Obviously, a different matchup. That one there was Thor versus Ra. This one, Thor versus Kronos. Very, very different, but Bragi on the way. No frost for him, which can often be a very, very simple way to win a game, as the Yoshi infantry units searching around for someone to take out. Meanwhile, on this position, the Promethean going to be pushing in to take down some dwarves over here as well, as the Mamilo pulling back this town center will end up coming up, and Yoshi going through. And obviously this is what Yoshi does best. Yoshi's raids are so fierce. He spots the dwarves over here. While he's doing that, he's attacking these dwarves. So he's not letting Shelty just play around here with his units, not letting Shelty just be aggressive. But Shelty, he is an aggressive player himself, and he's going to realize those units are out of position. I can just attack the main town center. It only has 2100 HP at the moment. Flaming weapons getting dropped down as well. Those Ulfsark go up to 18.9 damage per second here, ladies and gentlemen. That town center is going to get absolutely erased here ladies and gentlemen, as the unit's just going to chase this one away, but the town center is down. The dwarves over here defending, shanking down. There's also a battle boar to defend where that's concerned, as the dwarves jumping onto this gold mine, going to finish that one off. Town center is falling. Watchtowers are up here as the Ulfsark are starting to spread around trying to find citizen kills as they're kind of hiding up here on this watchtower, but that one is going to be going down as well. Still 27 seconds left of that flaming weapons as a town center on the front will end up coming up for Yoshi. He's doing a good job of trying to keep himself alive here, but Shelty is now spotting the citizen. He sees this gold mine over here. There is a gold mine on this position as well, as Yoshi just trying to be a little bit outside of that line of sight. I'm not sure if Yoshi sees that one or not. Let me have a quick look. He doesn't know that there's a gold mine on the back there at all. Forest fire getting dropped down on this position, preventing those citizens from retreating, picking off 2 citizens where that's concerned, as a barracks does come through here, time shifting in to continue to harass that gold mine. Meanwhile, on this position, the villagers pick off a Promethean there, checking out the town center as the Promethean and more units popping through here as Yoshi is starting the Yoshi standard, which is just, can I raid? Yes, okay, I raid. Doesn't matter what else is going on. Doesn't want to defend, but he will try and get the villager kills going. But while this is all going on, Shelty is getting so many citizen kills here. This citizen is going to go down. 16 citizen remaining. Citizen over here going to go down. 15 citizen remain. 4 HP. 4 HP in a dream. 4 HP in a dream. And he's gone. Okay, and then another time shift coming in somewhere. I'm not exactly sure just yet where he's going with that one, but units hanging out all around the map here. Yoshi is in a very, very dire position here as Shelty now getting himself the town center. More Ulfsark going to be coming through here to grab this one. He's going to go up to 3 town centers, 3-2 town center advantage. Yoshi can try and cut the map in half here, which is technically what's happened to some degree. So he's still got a shot here, but Sultan 4 is coming in. Yoshi is at 106 and 130 population, 40 favor in the bank there, as the town center is now up for Shelty. Medium infantry coming through as well, though, for Yoshi. 110 pop to 134 pop does favor Yoshi significantly. Shelty significantly. And not only that, because of Bragi and the fact that Shelty is going for these Ulfsark, he can get himself those Bragi upgrades if he really wants to, which can be a big assistance there. He doesn't have them just yet, but getting Call of Valhalla, probably not the... Oh, not getting Swine Array makes sense because there's no cavalry here, but getting Call of Valhalla could push those Ulfsark up even more in terms of the HP where that's concerned. So the battle ball here could be used to take out that Caraballo so nice and fast. Meanwhile, we are seeing the Ulfsarks targeting down this town center, 400 HP remaining. The Caraballos are getting some good damage done over here to help defend it, but it's too little, too late. Another town center of Yoshi's has been erased from the map as Yoshi has now lost not 1, but 2 town centers in this game already at the 15-minute mark on this position as well. The Ulfsark here, while they aren't trying to take out those Caraballos, which would probably help them win this fight a little bit faster, he's still winning the fight because the Ulfsark are so strong here, as we do see the town center coming back up over here. Caraballos are starting to get some damage done from afar. But we'll see if Shelty even cares about that. Just taking the military abilities down can sometimes be enough, as Shelty does decide to pull off that one. Going to push through, take out those Caraballos. So they're doing so much damage, especially up close. If they can actually get the damage done, they get all the arrows into one unit. So it's a big amount of DPS. It says 4 DPS here, but they shoot 4 arrows. So that's like 16 DPS if all of the arrows actually hit, which is a big amount. As the Mamilo coming back in onto this position, we see the market up for Shelty already. He does have a gold mine kind of secured on this position, plus he's got this gold mine over here. So Yoshi isn't going to be able to get a crazy gold cut here. We do see another military barracks attempting to get that time shift in to continue to hit these raids moving forward. Meanwhile, another raid over here is the Mamilo do spot some random gatherers in this corner. Shelty does react to that one. Going to pull that one back home there, as the military barracks going to get taken out. And we'll see if Shelty can close this game out. He is in a commanding position, but Yoshi never gives up. Yoshi never surrenders, and Yoshi is going to annoy your economy to the end of the earth. If he can, he will do it. If he has a possibility to raid, he's going to continue to play the game, it seems. A lot of villagers do end up going down there, but look at this for Yoshi. He's got 16 citizens. He does have 20 fishing ships, so his economy is still decent. But 15 citizens to 60-ish villagers, that's a big amount of stuff that he needs to do to come back in this one. Not only that, it looks like we see a third town center coming for Yoshi. So this map will end up getting split, but Balder now coming through for Shelty in this game. We've seen it many times in this tournament. Ragnarok hitting the Atlantean player. We have seen it held in this tournament as well, but generally speaking, holding Ragnarok for Atlantean, you kind of need to be Mythic Age yourself all ready to hold that Ragnarok, getting out the Fanatics, getting the Palaces down, all the defensive resources where that's concerned, as the village is going to turn around and take this fight over here. Shelty needs to think about getting his units up there. He's still chasing these ones with the majority of his army as a cheeky dog. Shelty, he's under the pump here. Thank you for the 20 months there. Marfos, appreciate the support where that's concerned. Rhea now coming through for Yoshi. That will help him steal away a fire giant as the villagers going to be pulling back here. The Caraballas are getting some damage done from afar, but they will be able to get into the town center for the time being. Meanwhile, the town center up here is up for Yoshi. Gold mines, they're all down that one side of the map, so there's not going to be any real way for Yoshi to sneak a gold mine in this game, which is so important when fighting against the Ragnaroks. Then maybe he could sneak this one. Who knows? As the villagers moving over. Shelty is not going to worry about this. He's got 19 fishing ships. So there's not a problem in this game for him in terms of re-economizing after the Ragnarok. He's going to be able to do that with those 19 fishing ships. It's like having 20 ox caravans out. It's plenty. It's more than enough to start that economy again after the dust settles from the Ragnarok. Ragnarok cast going up to 277 population there. Lots of resources in the bank already, ladies and gentlemen. The Rag Hero is going to take out those Caraballas to over here. Yoshi is already down to 105 population there. The trader or the Rhea is now in. Fire Giant here has been spotted, but the Behemoth here trying to sneak through does steal the Fire Giant there, but immediately goes down to those heroes of Ragnarok. That's the fastest you'll ever see a Fire Giant getting taken out. I assure you, ladies and gentlemen, 2 hit there as the town center on this position going to be getting taken out as well there. Bronze Mail of Thor coming through. The buildings coming in, getting taken out as well as the army of Shelty going to look through to try and take out some gold villagers on this position as well. We do see a palace coming down to try and hold this location, but there's still 248 population remaining for Shelty. And Yoshi knows that, you know, if he can take out these heroes, he's still got a shot here in this game. If he can somehow hold, he's still got a shot here in this game. So he's continuing to pump out those melee units. The Mamillos are the best option for him at this point in the game, but even so, 49% hack armor, 16.5 damage per second, 156 HP versus these Mamillo. It's no contest who's going to be winning those fights here at this point. As the citizen retreating away, palace coming up, military barracks coming up, another manor coming up over there. 0 town centers remaining for Yoshi as he has what looks to be nothing remaining in this game as the citizen getting taken out over here. Will we see the town center coming up at any point or not is the big question, as the palace getting some damage done. Another palace going to be coming through here as the military barracks coming up on this position. The villagers here getting sniped down as Yoshi's resource gathering operation has been spotted. Remember, Yoshi still has got fishing ships, so he's still got economy. He is going for some fire ships here to take out the fishing ship economy of Shelty. Shelty not going to be able to defend that. He's got no population space to defend it, so it makes a lot of sense to go for that one. Meanwhile, these citizens, they have stuck this position. While grabbing that gold mine is not going to be a thing, he will be able to grab those trees over here. Double palace is up for the time being. Is this going to be enough to hold here against 217 population? I think the answer, and we all know it, I do not think that's going to be a possibility here for Yoshi at this point, as the Rag Heroes breaking through, taking everything down. And in that moment there, Yoshi does tap out as Shelty wins game number 1. As I just look over at my screen, realizing that I have not set this one up correctly just yet. Let me see if I can get this turned on. Yay, there we go. There's the scoreboard as the game finishes 0-0 for game number 1. First game going to Shelty. Incredibly well played here. I would guarantee you that most top Thor players, are going to falter here against Kronos on a map like this. This is impeccable reaction from Shelty and an impeccable defense against what I think a lot of players would argue is Kronos' best shot against pretty much any civilization is a water map of this variety here. Really, really tough to defend against that early aggression, but Shelty not panicking, defends it nicely, probably takes a little bit of damage, but not enough to justify all the resources that Yoshi threw at it. And then Shelty just comes at it, defends nicely, gets all the value he needs out of his army. Brutal flaming weapons attack on that town center. Takes the dub. We're going on to game number 2. If you guys enjoyed this one, please consider the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTubes, hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys in the next game.